So what I'm gonna do right here is hit you with the bullet point questions, okay? And you just give me short, quick answers, and then we'll get to the main interview. We're just gonna warm them up with this right now, okay? So you ready? All right, let's do this, doggy.
One and only Quija shit.
You have the mind of a madman, so tread lightly. The cost of failure will be your life, and that's quite pricey. This monster wasn't made in the lab by mad scientists. I'll enlighten you by providing the reason I exist. All of the opposition has created the nemesis. His battle record is impeccable and has no blemishes. One of the few that can verify his flows are limitless. Lives in hip-hop and will evict you from the premises. Everybody who talked about him and had a problem has seen them in person at one point and didn't run up on him. Just cause you can sprint or meet in a marathon that you will last. An avenger like T'Challa, but don't wear a suit or mask. Even if you maxed out experience on your craft, final boss level way too difficult for you to pass. Knowing what you up against, you need to do the math. I'm a monster you won't survive against if you choose to clash. Taking into consideration the latest demonstration of my skill has been viewed as intimidating to the nations. They reacting to what's happening like it's a hostile invasion. Opponents are slain and buried with battle invitation. Taking into consideration the latest demonstration of my skill has been viewed as intimidating to the nations. They reacting to what's happening like it's a hostile invasion. Opponents are slain and buried with battle invitations.
I like the picture you just painted for us to get acquainted immediately. So throughout time, we've heard you represent your squad known as the BU Mob. Tell us what the operation is pertaining the mob.
It all started with only 3 of us. This was way back in the day. Original gangster hustlers, also known as OGH. I was the only one hustling, so the name would have to change. I was also the only one associated with gangs. This was A Hills, 93, me Tough and King Real. 3 years later, I left school but was running the streets still. Me and Tough reunited and decided to expand. He came with the Black Unified Mob name, that was the plan. Nominee said we should change the name to Born instead of Black. Otherwise, him and others would be excluded of that. Born Unified Mobsters, it was on and we had grown. I made 286 the code to spell BUM on the phone. Back when we had pages, the codes were used to identify who was trying to reach you, and that system made it simplified. Now we mobbing deep, Tough, Craze, the twins, and Nominee. Sin, Tanny, Pete, Backo Boy, Component, Robbery, Muggsy, Playboy, Young Don, King, Real, and Loyalty, Genocide, Batman, Young HAVOC, Young Saiyan, Cardo, Lil Kim, K-Dog, and Harmony, D-Line, and last but not least, it's obviously me. We was all click before music was ever introduced. We was a mix of street niggas and regular people too. Some of us had normal jobs, some of us was selling drugs. Most of us were doing both regardless, all they saw was thugs. Labeled as a gang by the task that would harass us. It's always been 2 middle fingers to them as they pass us. People came and went, time passed and people moved away, but I have no unresolved issues with any of you today. Everybody out there doing their own thing, I wish I well. Keep going hard and whoever hating on you, give them hell. Still sending letters to my niggas in the pen, reaching out to keep in touch so people don't think I'm forgetting them. Born Unified Mob, nigga, till I die. I've been authentic, that's one difference between you and I. Born Unified Mob, nigga, till I die. Throughout the love and hate, I do what it takes to survive. Born Unified Mob, nigga, till I die. I've been original, many niggas can verify. Born Unified Mob, nigga, till I die. One of the chosen few, you see the realness in my eyes.
Throughout time in this game of music, as well as your game of everyday life, you become distant with acquaintances. Or a better way to put it would be you become antisocial.
One and only.
Right now I ain't answering no phone calls, and I ain't responding to any messages at all. Don't come to my door, cause ain't nobody home. If you ain't get the message, nigga, leave me alone. I don't wanna hang out, don't wanna be social. Got enough on my mind that made me go postal. Ain't nothing personal to anyone I'm close to, I'm just minding my own business like pain. Tell you I don't freestyling and you complain. I ain't getting paid for the services I'm rendering. And suddenly these grown men begin acting feminine. Then they only wanna talk to you through the middleman. It's how we're aimed for amateurs. We can speak directly, Ebonics or English. I ain't got no translator, I ain't got no handler, and I ain't got no manager. I never aim to be a people pleaser, cause people will never be pleased. I'm anti-social, don't come for me. Your misery ain't my type of company. I never aim to be a people pleaser, cause people will never be pleased. I've been socially distant before the pandemic, cause I'm anti-social, but they just don't get it. I ain't got nothing to hide, ain't got no reason to lie, but me and a lot of people just don't see eye to eye. They see me with potential, so it's me they despise, for the simple fact that they don't wanna see me on the rise. Still the same that I've always been, but some people don't speak unless it's by the favorite that they callin' in. And everybody knows I ain't never follow trends. The line is something that I ain't never fallen in. Ain't no love lost, but it is what it is. I'ma tend to my wife and I'ma tend to my kids. I'ma tend to the fam. Ignore everybody, only reaching out what they want me to lend in my hand. I really don't know what it is they want from me. Seems like every time I'm living comfortably, they full of negativity trying to come for me. I guess it's true, misery loves company. I've never aimed to be a people pleaser, cause people will never be pleased. I'm anti-social, don't come for me. Your misery ain't my type of company. I've never aimed to be a people pleaser, cause people will never be pleased. I've been socially distant before the pandemic, cause I'm anti-social, but they just don't get it. I've never aimed to be a people pleaser, cause people will never be pleased. I'm anti-social, don't come for me. Your misery ain't my type of company. I've never aimed to be a people pleaser, cause people will never be pleased. I've been socially distant before the pandemic, cause I'm anti-social, but they just don't get it.
Now understanding why you don't answer the door. Get more in depth as to the kind of person that causes you to be antisocial and what truly annoys you about the respect and loyalty of the matter.
I can smell a bitch, hear a bitch, see a bitch, cause it's bitches always get me clown. Bitches always get me clown.
Who can you trust in the land of no loyalty? Stitches be running around like they royalty. Not to mention the lack of respect is annoying me, but I'll deal with it accordingly. Who can you trust in the land of no loyalty? Stitches be running around like they royalty. Not to mention the lack of respect is annoying me, but I'll deal with it accordingly. It's time to address significant issues. Get it off my chest and out of the open. Maybe people will come to their senses and quit all the senselessness. I'm hoping to overcome, and I know you young thinking life is hard, but there's plenty more to come. Adapt to your surroundings, follow the blueprints left by the chosen ones. How do you not give any respect but expect everybody to show you some? If we're supposed to be cool, then we got a problem. Address it with me or just hold your tongue. That's how it's supposed to be. Don't try to play switches between people close to me. People prove that they cannot be trusted and wonder why I'm distant socially. The lack of respect be killing me. Niggas be switching sides, no sense of pride. Niggas don't fight no more, so any dispute is resolved with ending lives. I hope your elders have tried to pull you to the side with good advice to provide, cause if they sitting back not saying nothing, they encouraging it by letting it slide. Who can you trust in the land of no loyalty? Stitches be running around like they royalty. Not to mention the lack of respect is annoying me, but I'll deal with it accordingly. Who can you trust in the land of no loyalty? Stitches be running around like they royalty. Not to mention the lack of respect is annoying me, but I'll deal with it accordingly.
Now, following up to this subject and topic is a point of emphasis you wanted to highlight. That is the matter known as karma.
One and known.
One and
I notice the things you've been saying and doing, but make it seem like you believe that you smarter than me. As if I ain't got no experience as a go-getter. Why is it that all I can see is every chance you get, you undermine me? All I'm hearing is you criticize me, but at the end of the day, I expect it, so it don't surprise me. The fashion in which I've been moving has always been timely, and I ain't done nobody grimy. Business or personal, you think you know, but you have no idea, like the diary. I've always extended a hand and went out of my way to make sure other people were good. Things that others would charge you for, I gave you for free for the fact that I could. could look out for your well-being, even through all the times you lost your mind. This ain't about one person, it goes out to everyone crossing the line. Where would you be without me? What you don't know is each time you doubt me, I rise to the occasion to prove wrong every assumption that you have about me. You act like I should be thanking you, but I made it this far, no thanks to you. Even through all your envy and hate, it still can be used as motivation too. How did you figure you know better in situations that do not involve you? How is it you try to one up and plot against me with a friend is what I'm supposed to call you? I'm done plenty good, I'm done plenty bad, and I'm well aware that I sprinkle some seeds. But if you plotted against me, the karma for you will be watching me succeed. The gift, the gab, the way with words attract people who have intentions to hurt yourself, your circle, and all of your works. And that's why some good are considered the curse. I've done plenty good, I've done plenty bad, and I'm well aware that I sprinkle some seeds. But if you plotted against me, the karma for you will be watching me succeed. The gift, the gab, the way with words attract people who have intentions to hurt yourself, your circle, and all of your works. And that's why some gifts are considered the curse, but maybe it's karma.
Tell us what the struggle is.
To all my niggas out there struggling, just keep trying your best. Too many people too concerned with who they trying to impress. Living paycheck to paycheck and juggling bills. Believe me, I know from experience the struggle is real. I'm focusing on everything but negativity and noticing no matter what I do, I still feel the walls closing in. Too many doors closing, no sign of one about to open. You ain't walking my shoes, but you questioning how I'm coping. Even if you truly knew a fraction of my thoughts, I paid the dues that I done paid at just a fraction of the cost. It wouldn't add up to half of the amount of what I've lost. I ain't saying I ain't play a part in paths I've come across. Every action has a consequence and cause has an effect. The results are yours to keep even if they not what you expect. Don't get me wrong though, everything could always be worse. Every day I wake up I thank God for being alive and free first. Get up and pound the pavement, always forward, never reverse. Soundtrack of my life and there's a story within each verse. What you know about wages being garnished, rep being tarnished, cause somebody lied while trying to survive. You caught some charges, choosing bills, what's getting paid now and next time. Making arrangements, trying to squeeze time out of the deadline. Eating struggle meals and leftovers gotta stretch out. Smoking the cope and hoping the level being stressed out. Fake friends fronting and they doing it for the females. Same people asking you for favors in your emails. The youth is so misguided, I'm just wondering where we failed. Struggle is real, if you can relate you know the details. To all my niggas out there struggling, just keep trying your best. Many people too concerned with who they trying to impress. Living paycheck to paycheck and juggling bills. Believe me, I know from experience the struggle is real. Since I was a boy in the hood, I've always pushed a hard line. And honestly, the only thing that I ain't seen is hard time.
Now with struggle comes seeking alternatives, right? Digging yourself out of your own holes. It's in struggling times that you learn about your hustling mentality.
Day to day, the paper chase don't end. No matter the product distributed, time and effort must be contributed, and you get out of it what you put into it. The rule of taking money to make some money is often how it goes. Invest, collect, separate, and stash, and stay, go back for more. Never been a baller, and never been a kingpin, but all of my stories true if they was written with this ink pen. Never look for beef, but if it happens, I sink my teeth in. Keep my eyes on the prize and only close them if I'm blinking. Always been on the paper chase at a young age. Learn to grind hard, whether it's on the block or legally punching the time card. 2020, a lot of my niggas is out here selling drugs still, hitting the rave spots and killing it cause these youngins love pills. Why y'all popping pills and sipping lean? My niggas is getting green. Got introduced to the life of hustling around the age of 15. Original BU mob niggas since 9-6. Ice on my neck and wrist ain't on the list of what I grind to get, but all I know is day to day the paper chase don't end. No matter the product distributed, time and effort must be contributed, and you get out of it what you put into it. The rule of taking money to make some money is often how it goes. Invest, collect, separate, and stash, and stay, go back for more. Day to day, the paper chase don't end. No matter the product distributed, time and effort must be contributed, and you get out of it what you put into it. The rule of taking money to make some money is often how it goes. Invest, collect, separate, and stash, and stay, go back for more.
So after being in this game for so long, tell us, what do you have planned after this?
I'ma keep doing until the day that I can't. I'ma keep proving I'm on the level you ain't. I'm a real nigga that just so happened to rap, but you a rapper or be a real is just part of your act. I'ma keep doing until the day that I can't. I'ma keep proving I'm on the level you ain't. I'm a real nigga that just so happened to rap, but you a rapper or be a real is I'm a nigga who stood his ground regardless who had my back. I'm a nigga who never folded when I was needed, and I was there with my people whether they failed or succeeded. I'm a nigga that's out on the block ready to bleed it. Even all the impossible missions always get completed. I'm a humble person, but some think that I'm conceited, cause when I'm on the mic it ain't no secret I'm undefeated. I'ma keep doing until the day that I can't. I'ma keep proving I'm on the level you ain't. I'm a real nigga that just so happened to rap, but you a rapper or be a real is just part of your act. I'ma keep doing until the day that I can't. I'ma keep proving I'm on the level you ain't. I'm a real nigga that just so happened to rap, but you a rapper or be a real is just part of your act. But what you really reppin' though? You bein' on blue, but everybody with you flamed up. And I ain't your OG, but I'ma speak on all this gang stuff. You should know this ain't nothing to play with, homie, straight up. Keep running with rivals, and with them you gon' get banged up. I know niggas that know niggas, they know all about you. Any nigga you did dirt with for the set can't vouch for you, cause they all dead. And whether you can see it or not, you acting like a nigga who don't know if he a G or not. Keep it moving, always forward. If you look back, you could get lost in time. The type of things that cross my mind when eye to eye with my reflection, trying to smoke and clear my mind. I always end up reflecting conversations while I'm high, between me and myself, and I don't even understand myself, so I don't expect anyone else to try. Type of things that cross my mind when eye to eye with my reflection, trying to smoke and clear my mind. I always end up reflecting conversations while I'm high, between me and myself, and I don't even understand myself, so I don't expect anyone else to try. Life that lead and crimes were always organized. Ran with gangs and some still consider me that, but I have no more ties. Been through beefs in the streets at home and multiple combat tours. Survived with D-A-Dubb behind me. I'm like dough in the oven that's sure to rise.
One and only, just a